Hello, welcome back guys and welcome to the other video that I am breaking down a teaser video from Nikon again, and they just dropped another teaser videos about the Nikon Z9, and this teaser video they focus only in two things. I can say only two things because I see only one, the different types of autofocus, and two, before the end of the teaser video they just show us about the frame rate of this camera, and it's quite fast, okay, something like that. All right, and I don't know how many frames of this camera can shoot, but based on our rumor told us before, months ago, before the camera was released in the teaser video, they told us that it is 30 frames per second. So I think quite right, because based on the sound of this, I don't know yet. I can say maybe not. Sometimes when we listen to the sound, it might wrong, but I think that it's around 30 frames per second. Okay, and this is just another jaw dropping for me. And the other thing that I see it and I say, wow, okay, Nikon did some amazing jobs about the autofocus. Okay, and normally I see only in Canon and Sony about the autofocus. They try to compete with each other, and yeah, Sony is quite like dominant about this type of about this part, because yeah, you know that autofocus of Sony quite really impressive. And after I watched this teaser video from Nikon, I can say that Nikon now they join the game of, we can say, autofocus world with Canon and Sony. Okay, so let's get to the video and we see together how well is this autofocus. Okay, and right here, okay, yeah, right here, if we see through the frame, from here, from one frame until the end of the frame, you can say that you can see that it tracked down the motorbike very well from start until up to the hill. Maybe this is like up to the hill, and I don't know, it is maybe it is vehicle autofocus or maybe motorsport autofocus. I'm not quite sure, but what we can see right here, they track only motorbike. Okay, we can say motorsport. They track only motorsport and they don't track the head or the people. Normally, if it is we can say autofocus for people, they might track people instead of motorbike. But this clip here, they track completely from start until the end only motorsport. So I think that this is like the new type of autofocus for them, because it is motorsport, or we can say vehicle autofocus. As you can see in Canon R3, we have a similar type of autofocus from Canon R3. Okay, and move right here. Right here it is, I can say, it is eye autofocus, but they can track very well. Everyone, the tennis player, they just move around and they track her eye very well. It doesn't lose it. Okay, and here also, while yeah, the athlete run, you can see it track it very well from start until finish. Okay, just these three clips, I think it's quite impressive already for me, because I already told you that I see only in Canon and in Sony like that track really good, like something like that. But for Nikon, yeah, Nikon, you know that if you are people who use Nikon a long time ago, maybe you complain a little bit about just autofocus. They cannot keep up with Canon and they cannot keep up with Sony. But in this Z9, I think maybe 95% that they can keep up with Canon and or Sony. Okay, we don't know yet. I am not quite sure 100% yet. Just 95. I think the autofocus track very well. Okay, in terms of you can say Motorsport at the beginning of the clip and eyes autofocus. Okay, and right here, what I want to talk a lot with you. Okay, here you can see here. This is like it is we can say car autofocus or vehicle autofocus, but in Canon R3, I see that most autofocus, if it is a vehicle autofocus, they will track vehicle. If it is a car, they will track a car. But in Nikon Z9, I can see it track only car light from start until finish. Okay, let's see. Here, we can say it track one side of the car. It means a car light, it's just one side. And do right here, they jump to the other side, and they don't track the whole vehicle. Normally, if it's a vehicle autofocus, they might track the whole vehicle. But I see only they track only car light, mean the vehicle light. So they focus only a vehicle light. Maybe let's see until the end. Okay, and right here, and from here, from tracking two lights, and they move to only one light here, and still tracking until here, and they track only one light. Okay, and until the end. So yeah, so this is like quite interesting for me, because we can see in Canon R3, and because they have like vehicle autofocus, they have motorsport and car. We can say car. And when they track car, they normally track the whole body of the car. They don't track only light of the car. But in this video from Nikon Z9, I don't see any clip that they show they track the whole car. They show only a car light. So they track car light from right to left, and from left to right, and from two lights only to one light of the car. So I think they have like vehicle autofocus as well, motorsport and also car. But the car, maybe they have like some option for you to choose the whole car, or maybe just a car light. I don't know, but based on this teaser video, we can say it track only car light. Okay, and move to the other clip. Okay, so right here, they similar to Canon or Sony. They try to track face, and they try to track eyes. If eye doesn't work, they move to face directly. Okay, and they didn't lose it, and it doesn't lose it. Okay, until the end. Okay, so before the end, here it before the end. Okay, so here you can see eye autofocus very well, and the track from start until finish, from he start to run until he jump. Okay, right here you can say until he jump. But it lose the last frame when his hand block his eye, and it just lost it. Okay, and here that they show us about frame rate of this camera. I don't know how many frames of this, but I think that it's gonna be like 30 frames as rumor told us before. Okay, and I think pretty much it, and that's it for Nikon Z9. I think that's it for this video, I think. But before we finish, let's talk a little bit about autofocus. Okay, and based on what I told you at the moment, I think like they have like different type of autofocus. We have like face, eye, we can face, eye, and also vehicle autofocus based on the clip that we see in this teaser video. And and motor and car as well. And they don't show us about bird or something, about animal or bird, or I didn't see in this video as well. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they have, but they just don't want to show us. Maybe the other teaser video may. Now I think not, maybe no, because based on our rumor, this Nikon Z9 will announce on October 28 this month. So I'm not quite sure yet about this rumor, but rumor told us that Z9 will announce on October 28th of this month. Okay, and yeah, so what do you think about this autofocus? Will it compete with Canon and Sony, or will it be the king of autofocus in this period of time? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am really appreciate it, and I really want to know about it as well. And last question is about, is it 30 frames per second, or it lower, or what do you think about it? Because based on what we hear and based on what we see in this teaser video, it's quite fast. Alright? Yeah, it's quite fast. Okay, and yeah, that's it for me, everyone. And before you click away, I just apologize if I have like some word that I speak incorrectly, because I already told you about me. This is the new channel of me, and this is like the channel that I try to speak English. So some place and some word I don't use the correct grammar, and sometimes I don't use the correct word. So please apologize for that. And let me know also if you understand me, what I'm trying to say, or my message that I want to send to you. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, and please let me know in the comment section down below as well. I am really appreciate that, and I really appreciate every one of you that you comment, you like, you share or watch my video, or someone that subscribe my video. I am really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. One more thing. Okay, so I just want to let you know that my channel, I talk a lot about camera gears. We can say new cameras that coming up soon. I like to talk about camera and camera rumor. And I am also a photographer. I like landscape, and I will do some vlogging landscape and taking landscape photography. And I hope you understand. If you are subscribe my channel, you will know what I am doing. I don't want to confuse my audience, because sometimes you can see you see me talking about new gear, and sometimes you see me vlogging outside about landscape photography. But I like both of them, so I do it in this channel. Okay, and I talk about gear, and I also love photography. So in the channel, it has like all of them inside the channel. Okay, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Peace.